Yo, what's good everybody? It's Vic here. Today is March 9th. Today is Monday, March 9th. Yeah, sadly we are still on filler episodes. Yeah, I call evals fillers, but whatever. We took two trades today. Same idea. First trade we took, actually we took three trades today. The first trade we took was a break even trade. Fudge, I switched my chart. 1 minute gap time. Okay, let me mark it out before I start my recap. Where was it? It was around 9 a.m. A little bit before 9 a.m. Where was it? Because I changed my contract. Because I was seeing on TikTok this dude say, oh, it's not the, where's the first trade I took? Right, okay, the first trade I took was a 3 minute IFEG, right? So coming into the day, let me break this down real quick. 8:30. Yeah, okay, so coming to the day, I really didn't have a bias. I didn't really have a bias. We had a new week opening gap here, so like I was cool with taking longs, but coming into market open, there was a London low sitting, intermediate low sitting in this 1 hour gap, but there was also a 4 hour gap sitting right here that I wanted to initially see market manipulate into, then continue higher, but market never came and tapped it. So I really didn't love anything after this point, or the shorts I took was to that 4 hour. I didn't want to take longs if we weren't respecting that. But I thought that was the obvious draw. So as you can see on the is it the 4 minute or 3 minute? I think on the 3 minute, we create I think it might have been the 4 minute. Yeah, on the okay, it was a 4 minute. On the 4 minute, we create a 4 minute gap, right? There's a SMT at the highs, and we are currently also, I consider this, I can use it as a fair value gap. I can short from that area, right? And a lot of people took this trade, but a lot of people took this on the 1 minute and like they banked out. But this ended up being a break even trade for me, because once we hit this low, as you can see, I think I even went break even before the initial hit, because at this point ES was like, it's been happening so much that ES, when it's time to take the trade, it's ES is already taking my draws. So it's like in scenarios like that, I'm really not sure what to do. Do I still take the trade because I like it and it looks good on NQ, or do I not take the trade because at this point ES had already traded past these low? So I still took it. Boom, I went break even a little early. I'm already break even at this point. End up getting break even. If I would have held, it would have been break even regardless. So this ends up being a break even trade, right? And let me move back on to the other chart, because I don't think I'm gonna use this chart any longer. I think the NQ to NQH, and I looked on my trader base NQH as well. So I mean, I don't think it's that big of a difference, but I think I'm gonna start trading on this this NQ contract just in case, because there do be some little nuances in between the two, right? Let me see if I would have taken it on here, would there have been a difference? I don't think so, but okay, still would have been like an 80 something point stop, break even right there. Yeah. So yeah, break even trade, the first trade of the day. Then after this, market really, like, I'm not gonna lie, market was super buns, like didn't provide much trading opportunity. We just slow grinded until we filled the new week opening gap. So at this point, once I had seen here, I was open to taking either shorts from this zone, from this 1 hour gap, or I wanted to take continuation longs to that 1 hour gap if we have yet to hit it, right? But the way market was moving, didn't pull back to any 5 minute, right? So then I wait until market hit our 1 hour. So now we're trading in the 1 hour gap, right? The 3 minute time frame gave us this 3 minute formation, 3 minute IFEG. This is the highest time frame inverse. It's the highest time frame inverse, but I've been noticing like on the 1 minute, even though the 3 minutes the highest time rate, highest time. Pardon me. Holy smokes! Even though the 3 minutes the highest time frame inversion, the 1 minute still has this gap here. So like I'm still so I'm thinking this is why this initially lost. Then I'm break even at these internal lows, right? But because this 1 minute never inverses, even though the highest time frame 3 minute did. So I think I'm gonna start really looking into that because I think that's I don't know. I feel like a lot of times, a lot of my losses have been like this, where I do take the highest inversion, but on the lower time frames, there are gaps beneath that are yet to invert. So it's like, I don't know. I might really have to journal that and really look back on that to see if I can make a change to my trading in that way, right? So after I'm just watching, I'm like, dang, like at this point, this was at first, like how I usually trade evals, I trade them, I'm risking 2,000 per trade, right? But what had happened was on Friday, I thought I was above the drawdown, right? So I thought I lost 2 trades on Friday, but on my trade of 8, it still showed me that I had a 4K drawdown. So I came into today expecting to still risk 2K per trade because it's like, okay, I'm still break even on everything I showed y'all on Friday. Y'all seen it. I'm gonna also go back and look at it. But on Tradeovate, it showed me that I was break even on the account essentially, and I still had my 4K drawdown. But coming into this morning, I looked and it only said I had 2K drawdown. So I was like, okay, Vic, do I want to? Because my main goal is to be able to at least pass by Friday. Because Wednesday, because Wednesday there's CPI, and CPI is basically like a guaranteed pass if you do it correctly, right? So at this point, I was like, okay, I don't want to blow this account because I really, really, really don't have the funds to just reset another 3 alpha accounts. So I'm like, okay, I'm a de-risk. I'm gonna go 1K per loss, right? So this loss was 1K. First trade break even. This loss 1K, and I still like the idea, right? We dig deeper into this 1 hour gap. We touch CE of this 1 hour gap. And yeah, as you can see, we create 2 5-minute gaps, but I'm looking at the initial one because in trades like these, I really like if the first 5-minute gap is a decent way away from the second one, so I can at least go break even at the start of this 5-minute gap, as you can see, right? But I'm not gonna lie, I didn't go break even on this trade because it's like, essentially, since I lost the first trade, I had 1K drawdown left, so I put all the 1K. I put the 1K into this, I risked the 1K drawdown. 5-minute inverse, 5-minute IFEG, off the CE of this 1 hour gap, right? Because the way market was looking, it was just tired, man. Market needed a breather. Market needed to rebalance. I feel like I can see that, but and man, I feel like this happens a lot, and it's frustrating because most of the time I'm only taking 1 trade a day, and because I'm on eval, I give myself the opportunity to take multiple, right? But like I feel like this happens a lot where I take a stab at it, though maybe pre-early, I still like it. It still fits my criteria. Then I get absolutely smoked on it. Then a little bit later is the real play. But I'm glad I was able to catch this CE tap, 5-minute inverse break even at this internal 5. I didn't go break even here because I didn't want to get just stopped out because this was a 5-minute and I can see it rejecting from here, but I was really confident. We had nothing stopping us, like, and for me, nothing under the 5-minute do I look at, like, in terms of to hold us back. So on the 5-minute gap, on the 5-minute chart, there's nothing stopping us. 15-minute gap, there's no 15-minute gaps, right? The only thing we have is this 1 hour gap here, and I'm super confident in that draw. Like, we don't have anything to restrict us. There's no defenders in the way. So it's like on this trade, it's like, why try to hold for a 1-to-1, right? So I saw the 1 hour gap. There's no interference in our way. We really should just coast there, right? I set and forget SL body closed. TP started this 1 hour gap, and this is officially my biggest trade I've ever hit. Right. I don't even know if I like counting biggest trades I've ever hit if they're not unfunded. So I don't know, because it's like you didn't make real money, but I guess you did. You still did hit the trade, so I guess. But yeah, we hit for a 4-to-2 ratio. Holy, risking 1K. Thank you, God. Like, bro, like I know what I'm doing, bro. I know what I'm doing, bro. Like I really do, but like I really do believe myself to be a good ass trader. Like there's no doubt about that. Just been a tough streak, like, bro. And even my man's like, the nigga was he gonna watch this, but like he was like, I wouldn't have looked for short. Then it's like, I really like, I don't like, if I see my setup, I'm gonna take it, bro. Like regardless of anything, because there's been so many times in the past, like me up until me getting to this point in my trading, bro. Like there's so many times where I see something I like and don't take it because of what, like, you can always build so many scenarios in your head on why you should or shouldn't take a certain trade, and I really don't. I don't know. Like for me, bro, I really do believe as long as you manage your risk, like not this is eval, but especially on I'm really just predominantly talking about fund. As long as you manage your risk, bro, and you see a trade you like, bro, I'm gonna always be an advocate of taking it, bro. It may look good to others, it may not look good to others. As long as it looks good to you, bro, and you're the one trading it. Like you're responsible for your trading journey. You're the responsible for your trading career. Like you feel me? Nobody's gonna trade for you. Nobody, like, if you like what you see, take that shit, bro. And again, that's what I did. One of 4.2, like, holy. And even like I'm noticing, even last week, the bigger trade I hit last week, that was like a 2 to something. I really don't even go for those. But it's like I think being an eval the jail this time. I don't even doing the evals this time around is really. I think I'm really gonna start holding my trades because I feel like when I'm right, I'm right. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So it's like I'd rather capitalize on when I am right. Right. What else do I gotta say? Let me show y'all P and L. So it was a 4K trade. The last trade was a 4K trade. The trade I lost before here, so I was down, so I was at 99. Yeah, this trade put me up 4K. So now the balance is at 3K. I need 6K to pass these. Hopefully I can pass tomorrow, but then again, it's no force. CPI's on Wednesday, but then it's like, if I'm at this point, do I even need CPI? I don't know, bro. We're gonna see. If I could pass tomorrow, I'm gonna pass tomorrow. Really should have been passed by now if I didn't take those dumb trades on Friday. But then again, it's like I like those. I would take those again 10 out of 10 times. But it is what it is. Back, drawdown back. Thank you, God. Like I was not. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to add another 3 set of accounts to the credit card, because it's like, bro, for alpha accounts, there's no need. Like I'm not gonna lie. I can't agree with going one account. And if you go 2 accounts, it's like you might as well go 3 accounts and just max them out, right? That's how I look at it, at least. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow's a great day. Again, I would say PA was absolutely dog shit today for the most part. I'm not gonna lie. Opening move was cool, but I seen someone call this a Judas. I would not call this a Judas at all. I feel like Judas is my specialty, and that was not a Judas. It was definitely similar, close cousin or something. That was probably like Peter, James, or Paul. I mean Peter, James, or John or something like. That was not. You catch my drift if y'all watching this. You feel me? If you get it, you get it. Biblical humor, anyways. Yeah, what do I want to yap about? I really love yapping. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is my personal journal. I really love yapping on here. I'm not gonna lie. I've been a little bit down on my trading, bro. Not down per se, but it's like, dang, I feel like I'm following my process, but it's like, but then again, it's like, if I would have taken the 6K payout, I wouldn't be feeling like this. I would have feel like I just came off a dub. Like, you feel me? A W month. Because at least I got paid. But anyways, I know I could get there again. I just got to get out of eval jail. Yeah, that's really all I have for today. I really want to start trading my live account again, but I'm not gonna lie. I need to be on a heater. I think I gotta get a payout first before I do that, because I really don't want to be putting on double risk if I don't have to. It just doesn't make sense for me right now, like financially and all that. Like, you feel me? It doesn't make sense, especially when I'm trading the way I am currently. But when I do break out this slump for real and start back trading, but when I get back on funded, I think after my first payout of God's grace, I'll go back to my live. I think I'll also, I don't know. I was gonna say I'll also deposit into the live, let it be like, because right now it's at 2.5. I want to start trading if it's over 5. So we'll see. This is episode 3, or this is filler episode 3, I think. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3. And that's all I have for today. 5-minute IFEG, targeting a 1 hour gap. Yeah, that's really all. Y'all have a blessed day. Vic out. Why not, y'all? We're finna be rich. There's no doubt we're gonna get rich. 100%. I love y'all. Y'all have a great day.